All right. Get all this started. I am right now getting my laptop going, so please bear with me so I can see chat. The damn thing keeps opening on the. Every time I do the pop out chat, it goes to the left, and I want it on the right, so that kind of pisses me off. But that's just the way it is. All right, now. All right, let's see. I guess we are ready. I don't know. Ah, well, wouldn't you know, I got too many damn chats open, and I don't know which is which from previous streams. All right. Now we got her open. We can see what's going on. All right. We have been digging down in the hole, plus loading up everything, trying to make sure everything's 100% so we can run the beast. Yep. And over here, as you can see, I've got some equipment down here where I've been digging down in the hole. I said I was going to go down there and get all of it, and I took the portable one and a water tank. And the best way to do this is if you can get it down in there, great. But if you go down in there with something, your truck is not going to pull anything out of there. It's just not. If you have to take your truck down in there, you're going to have to hit restore and make it carry it back up top. So what I do is I go down in there and take something down in there, then I hit restore so it'll put it back up here. And when I run out of water, that's what I'll do. I'll go find the water tank on my map, click restore, it'll take it back up here, I'll fill it up, take it back down there, hit restore on my truck will be back up here. And that way if I get tired of digging here, I can always go down there and dig. Kind of take some of the boringness out of it. But right now, we're about ready to fire up the old beast. I must be a short fella in this game to be able to walk up underneath there. In real life, not sure I could do that. Alright. I believe it's this one. I need to go ahead and turn this on. Yeah. Now, first things first. Let's get everything going. That one's going. Now we'll run down here and get this one going. All right. And then we'll get out of that and go over here and get this one going. Now they're all running. So all we got to do is watch the totals go up. It's 16% so far. So we took 2 buckets out of the hole and got 3.374 ounces of gold out of 2 buckets. So we're just waiting on them to start running out of dirt. We're expecting some thunderstorms here around noon. So, or sometime around in there. So if I disappear, that's probably what it is. This should take us up over 20%. Now I notice the humidity's getting high because usually it's pretty comfortable in my room, and right now it's a little warm. We usually get about 2 to 3% out of every 100%. So we'll just have to see how far this one takes us. But what I do is I run it through down there, and I got a trailer. I used the truck last time, but I'm going to start loading those trailers up with buckets. And I get those trailers loaded up with buckets, then I'll haul it over here and process it all. Waiting for the last of that dirt on number 1 down there. There it goes. There's the last of that dirt. Now that that's done, we'll try to walk over here and shut it off. Now we'll go back. That one's counting down. So we go over here and jump in this one. And we sit here and watch this. Now, my thoughts are to keep from having to run back and forth with the water in a portable one is to take a dump truck down there, get it full. I know the truck ain't going to drive out of there. I'll try it, but I don't think it will. What we'll do is we'll just hit restore. It'll still be full of dirt. Then we'll come over here and dump it in the beast. And when we get it full, we'll just run it. Still a lot of dirt coming. We're at 20%. I think this is either the third or fourth time I've ran it. I think it does 6. So this is probably the fourth time. I should get about 24%, I think, out of this. And thank goodness they got the game to where when you log out, it saves all your gold squares. I want to thank them very much for doing that. Nothing like logging out, having to log back in and go through all the squares again, clicking on them. Well, the second one's out of dirt. All we got to do is wait for Frankenstein to run out of dirt and the Beast to run out of dirt. Here comes the last of it. Now we'll turn that one off. Now all we got to do is wait on the Beast to finish. We're at 22% in the mats. Yeah, somebody told me I'd take the grader and grade that down, but I don't want to push all my gold dirt around. Not when there's an easier way to do it. Now, after I get through with this, we're going to try the dump truck down in the hole and see what happens. That's all the dirt. Now shut all that off and we'll run over here and shut the water off. Uh-oh. The creek's run dry. I had that on all this time and the creek was dry. We are at 23% now. You know, I guess I could use and process my stuff over here instead of doing it over there. I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about it right now. But I do want to pull up the map. And I want to look down in the hole. That's the hole, I'm pretty sure. Not 100% certain. What's that? Where's that light coming from? It'd be nice if when you clicked on these, it would tell you what it is. That's the water tower. This is probably, yeah. We'll hit restore on this. We'll leave that down there. Hit restore on the water tank because it was almost pretty close to empty. We'll restore the water tank. Now we're going to go get the dump truck and get it down there. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is for those of us that don't want to worry about making a road down in there. Because I think the next day we're going to dig in the hole. Just so I can show y'all what I'm doing. Then we'll go back to filling out everything back up. Oh, the water's flowing again. So we can fill that up. Now, dump truck should still be up here. And I believe it's still got gas in it. Yeah, it ain't gonna take much gas doing what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna hope we get it down in there without it landing upside down. And I know my little ramp, oh shit, I run over my trailer, is right over here. And there we go, we got it down in there. And we got all this crap around here. So we're going to park this. Well, let's move it over here. We're running all over shit, so. And we'll get out. All right. We can dump it right in a truck. I ain't got time for this bull crap again this morning. I keep hitting the wrong button. That's on me. Start loading that baby up. Now this should work, what I'm going to do. If it don't, well, let's just mark it up as a lesson learned. But we're getting all the dirt. There's gold in that there, the dirt. And you will have to play around and learn how to get it off the bottom if you don't already know. Because I had to. Well, looks like that's full. I just want to see if it's going to work. Now, what am I going to do about gas? That's my next question. The gas in the excavator, I'm like, okay, what do I do? Drive the deal down in there and fill it up? Do I chunk a bunch of gas cans down there? And see, slowly but surely, it's going. I mean, it's not going to load it up like it does, if you're regular digging. But you're working to get all this dirt down here that you can get. And right now, I'm just about fixing to have to move. But I'm not I'm not leaving any dirt down in the hole doing it this way. So you're making sure you get it all, if that's what you want to do. It extends the game a little longer. And from the looks of that gas tank, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do here pretty quick. See what we got here in front of me I can get. There we go. Yeah, you'll learn how to do it. I mean, it just takes a little bit. And I wasn't expecting this to fill it up in no hurry anyway. And we'll dig all this up, then we'll move, and because these were some gold-rich deposits over here. And by coming over earlier and digging a couple of buckets and taking it up there, I proved that. And I know that there is more gold here. Three ounces in 2 buckets. Kind of watching the gas gauge there. Didn't get much. But I told everybody in a previous video that I was going to go back down in here and get all this dirt. And I've been trying to figure out on how I was going to do it. So all right, now I think we're going to go lift this up. We're going to attack this over in here. If I drive up in here, that ought to give me quite a little bit of dirt. I just kind of start from one side and work to the other. Let's figure out our fuel situation and back this truck up. Now we got to figure out a way to get some gas down here. Now I hate bringing my truck and the fuel down here, but I ain't got much choice. But thank God for the restore button. Well, Do not attempt this in real life. Ha 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 ha. You would probably end up in a ball of flames. You just kind of get over here and go for it. Oh shit. I ain't going nowhere, don't look like. Shit. Well, that's what this is for. Truck got struck blues. Now my truck's there, but guess where my gas deal is? Now I gotta hook up to it again and do it again. Shall we try a different route? I don't know. Hey, come back here. Come on, please be close enough. Nope. Yep. If this don't work, I'll tell you what, let's try something before we try this again. Don't know if it'll work, probably not. Okay. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Map. Here. Restore. Fill it up. Drop it back down in there. Golly. How dumb can you be? Now we're going. Whoops. Now my buttons are right. Then we'll spin this around. I went down there, I had a full tank of gas. But that's the way to do it, I guess. Just hit restore and fill it back up and then go back down in there. Yeah, we just go back down in there. The trick is, will the dirt stay in the truck when I restore it? That damn trailer is kind of in the way to where I go down. Hey, I made it. Yeah, it's still got a deal full of dirt, I guess. But if you want it all, you got to scrape that rock bottom. Be patient, and you will get all the dirt from down in the hole. I mean, it's not going to happen in one day. Yeah, I don't know about yours, but mine has got quite a bit of dirt down in the hole because this is where I first started. I wasn't 100% certain how to use the excavator. And now I'm doing a little better. So I'm coming back for the rest of my damn dirt. Whoops. The little balls down there disappear. Well, let's get rid of this hump. Come on now. I might be cheating at it a little bit, but I'm going to get it out. I guess if I wanted to, I could use the other wash plant. The water source is dried up. Why does that not surprise me? Now that I know what I'm doing, this might go a little faster than I thought. Yeah, I just about knocked that little hump out. One more scoop, and we'll see if my other little idea is going to pan out. Well, I'll say one more scoop. I'm not sure. Yep, that's 100%. Now let's kill the machine. And I know this is not going to drive up that hill. So let's go to map. Go to the dump truck. Hit restore. It'll take it a minute. Okay. We can go back. Nope. It's going to, when we hit restore, it's going to take our dirt. Well, ain't that a shame? Oh well, it was an idea. Didn't pan out. We will, I guess, go back to our old idea and haul all this other stuff down in there later. We'll use our little portable deal or get buckets. And I mean, you can, honestly, you can get buckets and just take them over there. Uh, you can go down in the hole and dig the buckets, load the buckets on the trailer, and haul them over there and process them that way. You just, uh-oh, what is still running here? Damn. Run it out of gas too. And I just disconnected. Ha! Damn it. Now I gotta go all the way back over here. We'll see if it's still connected to the truck. I hope so. Nope. Well, that sucks. I think everything else out here is pretty well gassed up. And I fall down. See, I don't remember that being that hard to get to. I think everything else is pretty well gassed up. I'll take a look here. I believe so. It's gassed up enough. Woo! Well, I guess we'll go back to digging in here. I believe there's still plenty of gas in it. Well, get in that. Boy, I need to move that. If I could, I'd move that key to E. That really gets on my nerves. Hmm. Do I really want to dig it that way? I'm kind of digging out where I need to be. Trying to think this out. Because if I dig that out, I won't be able to get in to get this. Oh, well, I can get it later from in the hole, I guess. Whew. Kind of getting a hair scary here. Where I need to be is over there in front of it. That's just too damn close to the edge. Let's see what I can get from here. Nope, that thing's going to have to move a lot. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I think I can lift it high enough to dump the load in there now. Just have to concentrate on what I'm doing while I do it. Just lift it up as high as it'll go. Now, as far as what's going on down in this hole, I am just going to have to dig. Take what I can, get what I got to get later. I mean, right now this is not easy. But I have got to get this big hunk of dirt. I mean, it goes up so high right here. And until I get this high point knocked down, I ain't going to get nothing. So let's just work at it and do what we can. So right now I ain't able to get that bucket no lower than what I'm getting at. And I ain't getting much. Whoops. Maybe I can get back in here to this one a little bit. There we go. See how much dirt we got in there. 73. Just not digging out much. Just not digging out a lot. That's at 84. I mean, it would be a lot easier probably to back up and knock it down. We'll see how this works out. Kind of got an idea, but I'm not 100% certain. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. We'll just work at it, I guess. I think that's 100%. Nope, 99. Really? 99? Let's see if we can just knock off a little of this top grade. I think what I should have done was graded all this as flat as I could before I started. But you see I got a hump right here. That's making it a little difficult. Huh. Kind of like my son said, you think too much. Let's unload all this. I got an idea of what I want to do, but the little hump here has presented me a little problem. I don't think it'll be that big a problem when I get down on the lower ground, is what I'm thinking. Is moving back to where it's lower, but then I'm still going to be missing a lot of dirt. Well, it seemed like I had that belt on high. I'm like, damn, this thing ought to be moving faster than that. Come on now. One at a time. All right. Now, let's go on up here and we'll get this one going. Transferring the dirt out of there. And we'll get this one going to transfer it to the beast. And we'll get the beast filled up. Boy, you can tell it when that dirt hits it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we get it all loaded up. It'll take a little bit. Ew, boy, come on now. It's almost full. Then we can work on concentrate on filling up Frankenstein next. Yeah, the idea of the dump truck was a great idea, going down in there and filling it up, but it didn't let me take my dirt with me when I hit restore. There we go, 100%. All right. Let's go back here to the second one. Here, turn the belt off. Now, back to this little quest I got going on, a little fight I got going on over here with the little hump I got here. Now let me take a look here. I have got all kinds of crap over there I need to get. And right here, that is not letting me. So, I need to get up off of this hump. Boy, this is going to be a chore. But I believe I can get to what I need to get to. Right in about this area. Or maybe I should just start over yonder and just, or over there. But I think if I start here, it'll keep me a little deeper. But I will have to move. Shit. At least back over into this area. And I'd rather have it right here. Seems to always have to be on one of those X's. Ha! Ha! Okay. Let's see what I can do. I don't think I can swing it that far. And I'd rather not. No, it ain't gonna make it. See what I can do from there. last time I tried to do it this way, it did not work out good. I had dirt everywhere last time I done this. But we'll try. Oh! Rock and roll there. I just want to be sure I'm not dropping it on the other side. Alright, we need to come back over this side. Working on what we was working on. Well, that didn't work out. Get back in that damn thing. Alright, let's go out. Reach out there and be somebody. Whoops, now I missed it there. Damn it. All I'm doing really is digging out from under me. I need to be getting the dirt on top. Mm-mm-mm. Well, what if we just went in and dug the top? Nope. We done dug in too much there. Oh well, quit worrying about it. You're letting it hold you up. There we go. I may have to put a beast down in that hole and just put the dirt in it and let it deliver it to the top. I've been known to do sneakier things. Boy, that little rock and roll part right here on this dirt got me a little nervous. We working at it, what can I say? One bucket at a time. And I still keep dropping it. We're getting it slowly but surely. Or surely but slowly, I don't know how you say it. Welcome to my channel. I'm Tex, and this is one of the many games we play. We just wanted to come in here and mess around with it. See if we can get down in the hole. And we got down in the hole. We know how we can do it. It's just, little bit of a tall order. I think I'm going to wait till a little later before I attempt it. Well, we got some storms coming. Woo. Damn. Not too fond on them storms now. A high possibility of tornadoes today. So the closer it gets to noon, I'll become a little, it's still 70%. Damn. I must be dropping a lot of dirt. Trying not to. Loading it this way is alright, but I'm not real fond of it. I like loading it from the back end. Whoa! Damn, that was a little spooky there. I got one track that's just barely on the edge. Uh-oh. I might be able to unload that. We're going to have to back up and over or something. Woo-wee. I think I prefer doing it now than later. Okay. Just try not to go off in the hole. Back. Rotate. Let's see how we can do from here. Let's stop right there. There we go. Now can we... Oh, shit. I didn't close the bucket all the way. Now can we dump it? It's the question. Maybe. It's at 92%. Yeah. $97%. Alright, this ought to fill it up again. Alright. Still doing okay on gas. Now let's see where I'm at with my delivery. It's still delivering dead on. So let's go ahead and fill this up. Then we'll transfer it to Frankenstein and stop when it gets at 100%. But you can see back there in the background, I got my other escalator down there. I had a dump truck down there and it didn't work out. I tried to put a dump truck down there and put the dirt in the dump truck and then hit restore because the dump truck wasn't going to drive up that, and it took my dirt. So I could use a mobile wash plant, but the water and all that stuff you got to take down there. I think I'm going to wait till I can transport it from a dump truck. Or I'll get down there and I'll put a Frankenstein or something up there and transfer it up here. Well, I can't even see what percentage it is. There it is. 40%. But old Cornelius holds more dirt than Frankenstein. But Frankenstein would be good to be down in that hole to transfer stuff up to Cornelius if I wanted to do it that way. But we'll see. I first started, I was using Cornelius to transfer it and dump it into the dump truck. Because it held more dirt than the dump truck. Alright, this is almost over. Alrighty. Let's get out of this one. And let's go to the next one. Now let's get this one turned on. And we got to get Frankenstein filled up to 100%. The beast is already at 100%. Some people like to run them all at once and try to keep filling it with dirt. I ain't wasting the gas or, have to run here and run there. This is the way I feel like that I want to do it. Everybody's got their way of doing it. And any dirt that's left in that hole right now, I'm starting to think, to heck with it. I will get it later. I'll take Frankenstein down there and transfer it up here to something. Alright, that's full. Now, we go back. I think it's 9:11 p.m. See, we got all this. That's beast is 100%. This is 100%. This is at 47. I'll load this up, get this to 100%, this to 100%, then click all three of them on and let it roll. I bet you I'm about out of gas up here on this. I've had it running all day. Surprisingly not. And we are full of water. Okay. I'm going to take a short little break. I'll let y'all look at my little quad there. There's my old setup, which still works and runs great, but not like the beast. But I may use it again. I mean, it don't use as much water. But the number of washouts you got to do in a day is ridiculous. With the beast, you can just let it run to, you run that shit to 100%. And I guarantee you, if you could play this game for a while, and you probably never get it at 100% in one day. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get up and walk around for a minute, stretch my old legs, and make sure this weather ain't going to blow me away real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And looks like my microphone's trying to attack me. Okay. Sleep till dawn. Wake up. All right. I figure we'll walk by the time I get out there. Maybe it'll be daylight enough. Yeah, we gotta dig that hump up somehow. Either that or get the escalator out here. I mean the uh, deal and try to level this out some because this is not going to cut it. This is just not going to cut it. Oh boy. Boy, it's kind of dark. I could see what I was doing earlier. Right now, I can't see shit. Well, got a little bit. We're just going to get what we can from here and roll on. Whoops, and I missed. That sucks. And I missed again. I gotta quit that missing. I'm gonna have more dirt on the damn ground than I do in my. That's a little better. Ain't nothing like digging. Ah, yeah, wrong button again. Well, I lost some of it there. We got to get some gold going here. Waiting on that sun to come up so I can see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. We're taking out some of that high point there. Yeah, that's what we're wanting to do. Well, and we're wanting to hit the W, not the E, but shit's happening. I think I need to spin it around this way. Nah, I really need to see what I'm dumping. The more I take out of this, well, crap. I just keep hitting that button, don't I? No weather alerts yet, but boy, north of Dallas, it looks like they're catching all kinds of rain and stuff. %73. We are getting to the bottom of things. 'It's taking us a little bit. But I think this is the best route to go to do what I want to do. There comes the sunshine. Finally. Whoop. Getting to that bottom. You just about got it, fool. We'll come up here with that damn grater and smooth that shit off later. $99. That's close enough since I'm just filling that up. Let's turn this around back over this way so I can get back in the escalator. Because all we're wanting to do is fill this up. That's 64%. All right, almost at 90. There's 90. There's 100%. Now, see if we can jump back up here. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, we spilled a little dirt around it. Well, let's go up. Let's go over. Well, let's go up. Let's go over. Now. to the bottom again. There we go. We're moving some dirt now. I don't know if it's going in or not. I might be making a mess over there. Yeah, I think I am. I think I better get over here where I can really see what I'm dumping and where I'm dumping. Then we'll fire up the beast as we get this all full. Whoops. Whoops. And hit that right button. There we go. I ain't really worried about missing that damn thing. I act like I am, but uh-oh. Come on. Whew. I've been thinking about playing Farming Simulator, but I just hadn't been able to turn loose of that money. And they say it's DLCs, which stands for downloadable content. And I'm like, well, what am I going? How much crap am I going to have to pay for to get what I want? At 81, whoops, 81%. Some of it falls in there and some of it don't. Oh well. Well, there we go with that wrong button again. $93. That ought to just about do it, I think. $99, that's good enough. Whoop this around to where I can get out. How much gas I got left? Yeah, might want to fill it up before I start again. Yeah, I say I missed a little bit. What I'm going to do, I think, is move this and come out here with the whatchamadoodly, the grader or whatever. See if I can't level it out some. We're ready to roll. Water is going. Well, let's go ahead and turn this on, just in case the water comes back up. Just get all these machines going. Base going. Frankenstein's going. I got that one going. That one's going. They're all running. They're all going up into Frankenstein, and here we go. 24%. Now, if you look up through there every once in a while, you will see a little gold spark, little gold sparkle. Don't hardly show up during the daylight like it does during the day. But they're in there. There are little gold sparkles in there. They really show up good at night. And it shows little gold sparkles rolling down through there like there's gold going in there. Well, we like to sit up in here and watch it go up in the... I'll scroll out so it's not as loud. But you can see everything from right there. All the belts running. I got 5 weather alerts on my computer. Dang. Most of them are north of Dallas, but there are some popping up to the south, and that's where I'm at. All right. The first one is out of dirt. so I can save some gas. We'll shut that one off. And we'll wait on this one. It's still at 70 something. And then we'll shut it off. You see it's delivering it to Frankenstein. Then on up into the beast. I do most of my wash-ups at 50%, but I'm thinking about letting this go a little longer. I haven't done 100% clean out since I've started this game on with the beast. I've done it on the other one, of course. Uh-oh. Somebody tried to call me. Taking my morning pill. Got a good checkup with the doctor. Changed my pills up a little bit so I can take a little better control of my blood pressure. Last of the dirt coming from the Cornelius. All we gotta do is wait on Frankenstein to finish putting it all in the beast. So, yeah, Frankenstein's still carrying it up there. We're 29% right now. It just turned to 29%. The mats are 29% full. There comes the last of the dirt. We can shut off the belt. And all we gotta do is wait on the beast, and it's at 85%. I'm thinking at least 31% now. 42%. Well, 40% left now. It's counting down pretty quick. Think I'm gonna have me a good old meatloaf sandwich. Ha ha. But anyway, I think what I'm fixing to do, I'm gonna go around, make sure that my stepfather has his flashlight and it's fully charged, and make sure all mine is. I'm gonna wait for this water to fill up though. Ah, nice and quiet. Boy, I sure put some dirt through this one. Ah, the water's flowing, so it's filling back up. Well, I need to shut this off, I think. There we go. Nope, it's dry. The rivers run dry. Where does tree limb come from? It hadn't been there. Might well save that gas. But we're gonna, it's just noon. So we'll just kind of call her here. And maybe the water will be running when I come back. In fact, to remind me, I think I'll end it right here so I can see the water. But we will catch y'all on the go around, whether it be with this game or Ranch Sim or Friday Night Racing or Schedule 1. Just stay tuned, because that's where it's happening, right here on Big Tex streaming channel. We will catch y'all later. Adios. Have a great lunch. Stay safe if you're in Texas or anywhere that they're having these big storms. We're out.